Welcome back to another exciting game of Magic the Gathering. I'm joined here in the commentary box by my co-host, Austin.
It's me, hi, and I'm also joined by, in this big box up in the ceiling, Zach.
Good luck, sir.
Thank you, sir.
And here we have a matchup between Nick and Jason.
Walker, Texas Ranger. Florida
Ranger. Florida. He's from the great state of Florida.
All right. They're opening their hands right now. Jason looks tense. Jason, do you need a massage? Okay.
Not sure what that's supposed to mean there, Austin.
I'll keep, sir.
Okay. Jason's looking good, as always. Nick's looking spicy,
All right, sir.
as always.
Okay, I'm first to go. All right.
Okay.
Forest pass.
He's playing a forest.
That must suck, because I got a Seachrome Coast. I'm going to tap it to play a Glistener Seer, and it comes in with 3.
Jason with the turn 1 play.
Pass.
Nice. Okay.
Wow.
Draw.
Really going in with the coast.
Nick's going to be a little bit on the back foot here going forward.
Yeah. Whatever that means. I don't know what a back foot is, but I only have a front foot.
It's like Bigfoot, but...
I'm going to tap 2 and play a Dune Mover. So when it enters the battlefield, I'm going to search my library for a basic land card, reveal it, shuffle it, and put that card
Speaking of Bigfoot, Dune Mover just entered the battlefield and got him a land. You know, Bigfoot takes land.
I don't follow.
I don't either.
Pass.
That's the fun part. All right.
Puts it on top of his library so he knows what he's going to draw next.
Yeah. What is Jason going to do? Oh, plays a foil card. Ooh, that card's unblockable. So Nick has to really deal with that.
It's going to prove to be a little bit of a problem.
Tap,
Yeah.
Draw my plans,
Possibly.
return, play it as my
Oh,
land
I just thought about this.
What?
We might not want to give away too much,
I'm going to tap
just in case we end up
2
screwing one of them
white.
up.
I'm going to play Cleansing Raptor.
You know what I'm saying?
I don't know.
Like pointing out like
If I have
tactical
another
things.
creature with toxic, it gets +1/+1.
Oh, I mean,
flying until
you know,
end of
if it's
turn.
on the board.
Oh, no, yeah, no.
Flying, I'm
Reading the
gonna
cards is fine.
swing
I was just
it.
saying, like...
It doesn't get an additional toxic, right?
No.
Okay, yep. I'll take 3 and take a poison counter.
Take a poison counter.
Jason just took his first poison counter of the game. How does it feel, Jason?
It's okay.
Okay, so it hasn't sunk in yet. That's fine.
So he's got 1 poison counter. Correct me if I'm wrong here, Austin. You need 10 of those to lose the game.
Yeah, that is something you actually need to die.
What was that stare?
None of you at home saw that, but there was a very weird, awkward stare off.
Of course they didn't see us. We're disembodied voices. We don't
Yes.
actually have... We're non-corporeal entities.
Let's see. Just go and swing for 2. Unblockable.
Take 2.
Yeah.
Go to 18.
And pass.
Pass turn.
Moving in.
So life's here. Nick is at 18. Jason's at 17. But Jason has a poison counter.
Yeah. Does Nick have the proliferate support, though? I don't think he does.
In green-white, there's plenty of it.
Nope.
Nope. That's great.
I'll tap 1 on the white, and I'll play Incisor Glider.
Oh, he plays a bird, I think.
So a bunch of flyers, huh?
Not too many, but I'm
Here's
going to tap another 1 in the green. I'm going to play Copper Longlegs.
That's gross.
That's a spider.
Sacrifice it, proliferate.
Have I ever told you I don't like spiders?
Proliferate.
Really?
Sir.
So I shouldn't show you this tarantula I got in my pocket right now.
I'm going to go to combat, and I'm going to swing 2 in the area with Toxic.
Yeah, 15 and another toxic counter.
So it appears that
He gets another toxic counter.
it appears that Nick's plan here is to just swing above any sort of defenses and just poison.
Yeah. He's really going in with that theme. Jason, how does it feel to get another toxic counter? Still hasn't sunk in. It's fine. We'll get back to him later. So Nick, what's your plan going into this?
I just need to get him corrupted, and I put a lot of cards in the deck online.
Cool, I don't care.
Pay 4 for trade.
I'm kidding, Nick. I love you.
I'll draw a card, and if I do, I discard a card. I'll discard said island.
Ooh,
Okay.
getting rid of a land drop out of his hand.
Bold
combat.
move. We'll see how that plays out.
Hit 2.
2 again. All right, down to 16.
And say go.
Okay.
The back and forth here is really quite interesting. It's really something.
Yeah, it's just swing 2, swing 2, swing 2, swing 2.
I'll play another.
Is Nick
plains.
swinging 2? I thought he was swinging 1.
Nope,
He did
it's
swing.
2.
He did swing 2 last turn.
It's okay. I didn't know how to count either.
Okay. Move to combat.
Yep.
Okay.
2 in the air again with Toxic.
Sure. Take 2. Go
Really?
To 13, and another toxic. Go to 3.
All right.
How does it feel to get another toxic?
Pass turn.
Let's wait for him to reach across the table.
It hurts.
Jason's gonna pick me up and just throw me
try
against the wall.
That's tough. I'm gonna put this to the bottom.
He takes the stride, puts the card on the bottom.
Wonder what it was.
Probably nothing good.
The Eternal
Well,
Wanderer.
I'll tell you what it wasn't. Good.
The Eternal Wanderer.
Alright, I'll play a land for turn.
I'll tell you what he's not. Safe.
Go to combat.
Not with 3 poison counters, he's not.
No, he's not.
Yeah, 2.
2 again? You're down to 14.
The back and forth trade of this game is quite real.
Pass.
Is Nick going to be able to play the Blightsteel, though?
If I'm not mistaken, I do think Nick has the upper hand here. He's got a little more life. Might be able to survive the back and forth a little
Yeah, I mean,
more easily.
Jason does have a Sinew Dancer, though, so he can tap stuff down. Right? I think that's the right card.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
For 4 and a white. Okay. Move to combat.
Beginning of combat. We'll tap it down.
Tap
See,
down the Flesh
just
Raptor?
like I said.
Or the Flensing Raptor?
Yeah.
Okay.
The one that's hitting me for toxic.
Sounds good to me.
The one who's punching me in the face. Yes,
Okay,
that one.
I'll move to combat. Swing with
Now, to be
Incisor
fair,
Glider,
that was probably his
because you are
plan, but that's the
corrupted,
sort of
it
thing I'm
gets
talking about,
+1/+1
like
to
giving
turn,
them hints
so
as to what they can do.
Yeah. I'll go to
Oh, well, I mean,
You know, yeah.
Pass turn.
End of turn. I'll remove the last oil counter here.
I mean, Jason's a smart cookie. He probably was thinking of doing that beforehand, but
it's okay, Zach. I can just shut up. It's fine. Me being a disembodied head is nothing.
all right, we are about to start over. This show's going to be piloted by one host now.
Yeah, sorry, it's me. I took Zach out.
You just hear muffled noises in the background.
This is tough. It says whenever another. Okay, so then we'll pay 1 white for Veil of Assimilation.
Okay.
Trigger on this. It's another artifact, so I'll draw a card, and if I do, I'll discard a card.
A little bit of a card decision here.
I'll discard Shieldred's Edict,
Ooh.
which would have been nice, but I'm not getting any black right now.
Okay, okay.
When this
Interesting.
enters or another artifact enters, I'll give Mercurial +1/+1 on the turn and Vigilance.
Okay.
I'll pay
Pretty good
3
strong. Pretty good.
That is
Pretty good strong.
pretty-
Pretty
that
good
is-
card.
Curiosity.
That is pretty
Okay.
good strong,
I'll
yes.
draw 2 cards.
Okay.
Jason getting some pretty good card draw here.
Go to combat.
Okay.
8 for 3.
Hit for 3. Down to 11.
The fans back home would like to know, how many cards do you all have in both your
At
hands?
the end of your turn,
I have 4.
I'm gonna pay 2.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna sacrifice the copper long legs.
Yeah.
I'm gonna proliferate and give you another poison counter.
I'm at 4.
Interesting.
Okay. Now I will untap and move to my turn.
So you're how many poison counters are now?
I'm at
Is that
4.
4. Okay.
Play a Plains as my land for turn. And I'm going to tap 2 and 2 white, and I'm going to play Against All Odds. I'm going to choose both.
Okay.
So I'm going to exile target artifact or creature I control, then return it to the battlefield under its control, choosing Flensing Raptor, and I'm going to bring Copper Longlegs back to the battlefield.
Oh,
Ooh, okay.
Nick
That's
with
tech.
ATB for Flensing Raptor.
Nick with
I'm
the
gonna give
setup.
a creature I control with Toxic +1/+1 and flying. I'm going to move to combat.
Yep.
Choosing to swing with Incisor Glider and Dune Mover. So 3 and 2, so 5 total.
Go to 6. I'll take another poison counter. At 5.
Why does the Incisor Glider have a +1/+1?
Because of
Because
its
whenever it
corrupted.
attacks, if it's attacking, if the opponent
He's
is
corrupted.
it gives all my
Oh,
creatures
sorry. I
+1/+1.
can't, we're kind of like far away.
a little bit hard to see up here on the box.
And then
Yeah, it's really hard to see with all these blindfolds on. I don't know why they decided to do this.
it's really hard to see with these blinders on.
It's really weird how they also tied our hands up and like told us not to speak, but we're still speaking anyway.
Oh, make sure you don't turn around. There is a guy behind you.
Jason's in a very interesting predicament
What?
here.
There we go. Nick's flicking his cards. He must have a lot to do in his hand. Oh.
I'm thinking.
He's really
Not likely, Austin. He's only got 2 cards in said hand.
Play 3 for Atraxas Skitterfang. Comes in with 3 oil counters. Since it's an artifact, it will trigger both of these.
Okay.
So this will get +1/+1 again, and then I'll draw a card. If I do, I'll discard a card.
Jason looking for answers here.
Discard another black card because I'm not getting anything there.
He's running a 3-color deck and he's missing that vital color. this could cost him.
I know the feeling.
What does it feel like?
Have you ever stubbed your toe on a couch while you're walking and you have to go really, really fast to get your keys because you're late for work? It's nothing like that, but I hate that feeling.
Understood.
Swing 2.
Swing 2. 2 mana open?
Yep.
Jason's swinging for 2.
What's Jason's game here?
I'm swinging for 5 total.
Oh, sorry. I can't count.
I'll take it.
Nick takes the damage straight to the face.
6.
And I'll pass.
What a risky maneuver.
What does Nick have that Jason doesn't? A ponytail.
Ponytail.
That's what Nick has that Jason doesn't.
Draw.
Among other things, yes.
Okay. I will tap 1 and play Prosthetic Injector.
In response, minor misstep.
Oh, he
Counter.
just played the counter spell for what?
I will
Jason, go home.
tap 5.
It only
and-
applies to counter target spells with mana 1 or
Yep.
less.
Yeah.
I will tap 5 and play Oil Gorger Troll.
Yep.
When it enters the battlefield, I'll gain 3 life.
Oh,
Back up to
okay.
9.
Yep.
And then if I had a permanent with an oil counter on, I would draw a card, but I don't.
Yeah, do better.
I'm sorry.
Nick is lacking oil,
Okay.
much like my
go to
1977
combat.
Chevelle.
Swing with Incisor
You have a
Glider.
1977
2
Chevelle?
for
I made that up.
Flencing Raptor.
Oh.
So 2, 3.
I have a Tyco RC that he took to get here.
5,
Okay. We'll block.
5 of it in the air.
Yeah, we'll block here and take
Buzz,
5.
we missed the truck.
1.
Okay. I will kill your Skitterfang then, and Doom Mover will die.
Okay.
You'll take the 5 going to 1?
Yeah.
Okay, and you get another toxic counter.
Jason
At 5.
went down to 1?
He's up to 6 now.
He's at 6 counters?
He's at 6 poison counters and 1 life.
1 life?
And Nick's sitting there at 9. It is do or die time. It's all or nothing. This is for
Believe it
all
or-
the
believe-
marbles.
Yeah, believe it or not, it is very close.
Who still uses marbles?
Your go after that.
What does that mean?
Not you. You've lost all yours.
I never had marbles to lose.
Jason, deep in contemplation. He knows what's at stake. It wasn't something I said, would it? There's no way it's what I said.
So what you said. Don't worry about that. That was a minor technical difficulty in my brain.
I think this is. Alright, so let's go through my mindset real quick.
Does Jason have the Swords of Plowshares?
Jason's about to lay it down.
I get tap down 1 creature. It doesn't matter which one. You have 2 flyers. So tap down probably the Toxic Boy. Still have 2 in the air that I have to deal with.
Oh, 1 in there.
2, because
They're both flyers. This is reach.
right, but
But he only has 1 life.
Yeah, and he also only has 1 creature he can tap down.
Right.
right. So I have that. I can block all the way around because we have 4 and 4 at that point. So on the ground I'm fine, but it's the 2 flyers. So if I have a way to bring out to take out the 1 of the flyers, however, it costs 4 mana to tap down 1 creature.
And you're only sitting at 5.
And I haven't got a single land since I dumped that island.
That is rough.
Land starvation, that is indeed
I'm not gonna lie to you, I didn't realize that.
a big problem.
Yeah.
He's only been sitting on one white land?
Yep.
He's gotten 5 blue so far, including the island he ditched.
I haven't got a single black or white mana.
That's insane too, with how much card draw you did and everything else too. Like that's
He's been drawing a lot more than me, but he's just not getting the answers he needs.
Sometimes in Magic, you just get starved.
Should have table shuffled better.
should have bridge shuffled.
Probably.
Well, let's see some magic happen, Jason.
I don't think I got it, but let's see it. 3 for Distorted Curiosity. We'll draw 2 cards. there's the Eternal Wanderer again. 6 mana, and I'm one
She's
white
also
away.
double white.
1 white away from casting her. That is garbage.
No land still.
Hey, so I've misplayed like a maniac.
How's that?
So non-creature spells put counters on Mercurial Spell Dancer, and I remove those counters to cast instants and sorceries.
Puts oil counters on her? Yeah. She should have what, like 3? You've hit me 3 times with her now. 3 or 4 times.
But I've cast 1, 2, 3, 4, so she should have 4.
Yeah.
And then I take off 2 whenever I do damage with her, and I could cast my next instance or sorcery and copy it. So I'd have been drawing a lot more cards.
Okay.
That's rough.
That is a misplay.
Tough.
It happens. I mean,
That's the name of the game. That's
This
perfect.
might just be it then.
That's tough. Yeah, I mean, there's nothing else I can do. Swing for 2.
Down to 7.
I'll remove the 2 oil counters that are there to copy my next spell and pass my turn like it.
Okay.
And then take the L.
Here it is. Here's Nick's victory lap. What does he do?
Draw.
no.
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah. Yeah. Because then I would have put that and then.
What's Nick going to do, though? How is he going to finish this? We already know how he's going to finish this, but, like...
Yeah, I'm just gonna go to combat. Swing in the air for 5.
I'll block all of it. That's good.
Block all of it.
So that was my next card.
And that is the game.
Wow. Well played.
That would've been good.
Well played on both sides.
Yeah.
wanna get
Can we... Are we going to see the handshake, though?
Can we get the instant replay to look at the moment when Nick defeated Jason?
Oh, I had a...
No.
So I
Oh.
scried. And welcome into the Velvet Games showcast. What are we calling this thing? I don't know. Draft showdown between Austin and Zach.
Yeah, this is going to be a very interesting matchup, judging by how the draft period went. We had a lot of one card pitched off to the wayside
Yeah.
as draft fodder, so it's going to be a very interesting match to watch firsthand.
As
Best of
Austin,
one.
as Austin is learning from my mistakes, he is table shuffling.
Correct.
If only I would have done that.
Yeah, if only you had. This is going to be a best of one, so whoever's got the stronger deck out of the two is going to advance to the winner's round. And
Is it
go
really
to
the
our-
stronger deck? Because I'm sure my deck was stronger than yours.
Oh, I 100% believe your deck was pretty strong. Esper's a pretty strong color combination already, but
Hashtag get in the comments.
yeah, hashtag get in the comments. Hashtag slow and steady does not win the race.
Hashtag rematch or it doesn't count.
It's 3. I think you get the choose.
All right,
And Zach wins the dice roll,
Alright.
inevitably
Zach winning
winning the game.
I don't know about that.
That's how Magic's played. We just
Zach is much like Thanos. He is inevitable.
Inevitable.
I am inedible.
The hardest of choices require the strongest of wills,
true.
and I would say Zach winning the dice roll means he's a pretty strong will.
I'll show you a strong will,
Hey yo,
a force of will.
hey yo.
I'm going to keep this.
All right, Austin
Is-
choosing to keep his starting hand.
Austin is the-
Zach choosing the mulligan.
Wow, Austin is showing the power move. Snap, keep.
You remember how I did the mulligan? The London?
You'll draw 7 and you put the one that you
However
don't.
many times you mulligan, you put them on the bottom.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
Austin showing
is-
more power moves, explaining the rules to
Explaining
Zach.
the
I'm not- I
mulligan to
swear, I'm
Zach.
not-
What a power play.
What a mind game.
Hold on, wait.
No, play your games.
What an absolute mind game.
So you draw the 7.
You draw
Put the
7
one
here.
on the bottom.
He's already gotten to his head.
All right. Zach going for the first mulligan. How's his starting hand looking now?
Well, looking at it, I'm just kidding.
Looking at it, it looks like he has 3 7-drops in his
As
starting
I take
hand.
a peek, it only has 4 1-drops. Wow, what a mono red play.
So,
What a mono red play. 4 1-drops and a 2-drop in his starting hand with 2 lands? That sounds like a typical, hashtag just mono red things.
I'm pretty sure that's Approach of the Second Sun there.
How did he get that?
Well,
How did he get
it's the
that?
same way that Nick got a Blightsteel
enough.
Colossus.
This is very true.
It's
I was
possible.
very caught off guard.
Oh, and he starts with a forest and passes,
Plains.
much like my opponent, playing the power play.
Play Swooping Lookout.
Oh,
1/2 with Flying and Vigilance. Pass.
a 1/2/1
All right.
drop with
Starting out
Flying
with the
Vigilance.
1/2.
And
Flyers
it's
have
an artifact
already-
creature.
It is.
It is, yeah.
Flyers have already shown to have pretty considerable power in the draft format. Not a whole lot of answers to deal with them. For the
Yes,
most part.
what a way to rub it in,
Play
Nick.
Swamp.
What a way to rub it in. I feel the sting of all those planeswalkers and
Pathetic
flying beating me down.
Enters battlefield, draw card.
And
Alright.
Austin is getting
Swing for 1.
good start, putting him to 19.
Austin with the cantrip mana rock starting out. Pretty
Austin
good.
said, I don't need to go first to win this game.
Magmatic Sprinter. Haste when it enters battlefield, put 2 oil counters on target artifact or creature I control. Put 2 on him.
I love this card.
At the beginning of your end step, return it to your hand unless you remove 2 oil counters from it.
Okay.
So in Standard or any other format, you could put that, you can choose where the oil counters go, right? So you can put them on other things that need oil counters and then just keep playing him for 3 mana.
Yeah, there is also that land that puts oil counters on itself. Is it Mirex?
Yes, Mirex.
Yeah, Mirex is pretty good. Not a bad starting out.
No, and
Play
Zach has
Forest.
seemed to even the odds, putting Austin to 17 life.
Sunslayer.
And he's throwing out the Glissa.
All right, Glissa Sunslayer hitting the
3/3
board.
with First strike, death
That
touch.
Glissa
Whenever it
Glissa.
Deals combat damage to a player. Choose one. Draw a card, lose a life, destroy target enchantment, or remove up to 3 counters from target permanent.
Glizzy the Sunslayer.
Glizzy
Yep.
the Sunslayer.
Something like that.
She's back.
Go to
She's
combat.
here.
I will go
She's
and, swing.
somehow more fearsome than her last iteration. So
She's back and ready to crack.
Something like that.
she's back
Yes.
and ready to crack. Crack people's enchantments, that is.
Yes. Oh, Zach has shown his third color playing a swamp.
Hey, man, I did too. You didn't say anything.
Nice.
And Austin's also playing 3 colors, but nobody cares.
So we have
Whoa.
an Abzan against a Jund deck here.
Yes.
3, Bone Picker Scourge. Flying.
Boom.
As long
Sauce.
as you have 3 or more poison
That is the
counters,
wrong card, Jason.
death
That is
touch
a
on
Bone Picker Scourge.
No, but he said bone, though.
I don't like it.
He did say bone.
Yes, there's a lot of things you can do with bone.
Yeah. Like what, Jason?
Well, I don't want to go through the list right now.
Oh,
But,
okay. We'll save that for the Patreon.
Right.
I'm gonna pass. Instep.
Zach is passing the turn. He's afraid of the first strike. Is it first strike and death touch that
Yep,
Glissa
first
has?
strike and death touch. She
Yes,
kept
it is.
her absolute favorite keywords from her last iteration, and she's going to
Yes.
make them shine in this game, hopefully.
Yes, and she also gets the choose one effect, right? Where she can obliterate your opponents.
Well,
With-
yes.
Like that.
So when she attacks, it's pretty hard to block, right? Because I mean, you're
For the most
instantly
part.
losing a creature.
Yeah, you don't want to usually block a first strike death toucher. Whatever you throw in front of it, doesn't matter if it's a 27/27. If it doesn't have first strike or indestructible, it's going to die on the combat.
Exactly. So
I'm gonna go to combat.
here we go,
All right,
folks.
Austin moving to combat.
I'm gonna swing for, the both creatures.
You know what they need though? What would be great in Magic? A meld ability where you just meld keywords together, kind of thing. So like,
Good blocks.
imagine if Glissa also had flying and vigilance.
I think she would pretty much be a nigh
When it deals damage
unbeatable
to you, I will
creature at
lose a
that
life
point.
and draw a card.
That's what
Now
I'm saying.
consider this: Vigilance and Ward.
Yeah, even that.
Vigilance and Ward suddenly turns some of those low-cost removal spells not quite so favorable anymore in this kind of setup. But thankfully, Glissa just decided to calm it down at first strike and death touch.
Now Glissa and Commander, it can easily be done to give her like hexproof and
Oh yeah,
shrouds, right?
with a lot of the synergy from previous sets like Ikoria, you can just slap a ton of
Synergy
keyword
answer.
counters on her, and all of a sudden you just have a pretty much unbeatable creature at that point. But
Right. So I mean, imagining the best outcome, right? You get Glissa, you have a Swiftfoot boots. Let's say you're on a budget, Swiftfoot boots, and you give it vigilance with whatever insert artifact here.
Swiftfoot boots and Sword of Vengeance. Too.
Sword of the Vengeance. You can also do
I can bring him back from the grave if I think
the one that's a 3-drop equip one. It gives it vigilance, trample, and
Put
haste.
no oil counters on him.
There's tons of cards like that, and it just you put Glissa out there, you run through, and there's no stopping her. So hopefully that's what Austin can do in this draft environment.
Yeah, Zach's gonna need some pretty strong answers just for the Glissa. Sinew Dancer hitting the field.
Swing both.
Not really online just yet for the corrupted part of it, but a good combat deterrent in case Zach decides to put anything out that's a little too scary.
Yep, and Zach is trying to hit with what he can, swinging 2 for a total of 5 damage there. He's putting Austin on the back.
You're tapped out. So
Austin has to find an answer.
So no blocks before damage.
No blocks.
Oh, are we seeing a combat trick?
I'm gonna pay this into this. So I'll make a white.
I should have
Play,
dropped
charge
that
of the mites.
prophetic
I'm gonna choose
prism.
one. Charge of the mites deals damage equal to the number of creatures you control to target creature planeswalker. I'm gonna go ahead and kill that.
Ooh, the
Austin-
combat trick coming in,
And then I'll
removing Zach's haste boy off the board.
Austin took the 2, but got rid of the 3. It's very interesting.
Very interesting choice there for sure, but
He showed the ability of the prophetic prism, especially in limited, to turn your luck around. Because of course he didn't have the white mana until he filtered it through with the swamp. So very useful.
yeah, very useful so far. I don't know. The board's looking
We're gonna go
Pretty
to combat.
pretty median for the most part.
It seems pretty similar
Alright,
to our
Combat
game.
again, same attacks.
Yeah, they are both kind of hitting each other in the face.
Life totals right now are
14,
still about
14.
even, 14 to
blocks.
14.
Take one.
And
Zach's taking the full
I'll do
damage,
this
dropping himself
thing
at
again. Where's the
10.
life dropper?
Dangerous life totals here.
Austin is not caring about his own life total, dropping it down one at a time to draw cards.
Yeah, but I think Austin, in terms of life totals, is in the healthier position out of the two right now. Zach is
Plague
officially
nurse?
at the halfway point.
I think Austin just is not afraid of Zach. He's just glizzying it up.
It's a 3/4 toxic 2. I can pay 3. Each other creature you control with toxic gains toxic 1.
He's
Pay
just
only once you
toxicking the toxic on the toxic.
This looks like a...
Do you toxic dog?
Do you toxic dog?
Because I
Do
toxic.
you toxic dog?
Are you looking to add toxic to that toxic dog?
What?
You remember those Ice Cube memes where it'd be like, "Hey dog, heard you lift dogs, dog. So here's a dog to lift on your dogs."
Here's a dog to
Dog.
lift all your dogs with your dog.
Yeah.
Board state's looking pretty good from Austin's side of things. I'd say in terms of the lead, Austin's definitely carrying a pretty strong lead, but Zach's not quite out of this yet.
I mean, to be fair, Zach does have flying as well.
That's a card.
Necrogen Rot Priest hits the board. Probably one of the scarier uncommon cards that come out of this set so far.
As well as the toxic too, it does give them extra toxic counters. So if he can swing in with some toxic, he can make this really toxic. If he didn't like toxic, well, it's about to get toxic.
It's about to get really toxic. Plague Nurse would looking a little better on Zach's board in comparison to Austin's, but with Abzen here in play, I think Austin's got a pretty strong play coming ahead of him. But we'll see if he manages to clinch out this victory in one fell swoop.
I wouldn't count Zach out just yet. He is playing green as well, so Plague Nurse could be in his deck. There's definitely an opportunity.
Pay 2. Play a Branch Blight Stalker. It's a 3/1 with toxic 2. Or toxic 2.
Another toxic creature hitting the board.
More toxic for those who like toxic. Toxic, toxic, toxic.
Toxic, toxic, toxic.
It's like a Britney Spears song up in here. Very toxic.
Don't she? Yeah.
Combat.
It's like multiple Britney Spears songs because Zach is over here telling him to hit him with baby one more time, and Austin is just toxing it up.
Glissa coming in for more damage. Glissa giving Austin an extraordinary advantage right now.
And Zach is able to block around the board.
Zach needs to start denying some of that resource accrual with Austin and Glissa, so it's a pretty smart play to block the Glissa here.
I must confess, it's killing me.
That's good.
Are you addicted to Zach? 'Cause don't you know that he's toxic?
He is toxic.
Well, I guess Austin in this case would be the toxic one with all the
Yeah.
toxic creatures.
With all the
Whisper of
toxic.
Dross. Target creature gets -1/-1. I'm gonna give that -1/-1.
Okay.
And then proliferate. There's nothing to proliferate, so.
Okay.
So that'll die. That'll die. And there we are.
And Zach is
Another-
able to protect his life total, however, losing 2 of his creatures is never beneficial.
Yeah, the board state diminishing does put Zach in a bit of a difficult position, but still sitting at 10 health. I would say Zach's not quite out of this yet.
He's definitely not out of it. He's only 3 behind, and he can definitely throw some cards out there to get rid of Austin's board.
And in Jund, I would say there are a pretty good number of board clearing potentials in red, and
Might-
red-black alone.
The only thing is, he is hurting for black and green mana right now. So
Yeah,
that may
only
be,
sitting on one of each.
but he's tapping out 5.
Annihilating glare.
Annihilating Glare,
Destroy
getting
this.
rid of the Glissa.
Okay.
Glizzy goes bye-bye.
Fair enough.
Yep.
Pass.
Glizzy Sunslayer hits the graveyard finally. That's a huge denial of resource accrual and even combat answers in general for Austin. So
But to be fair, Austin still has 4 creatures that can come through, and it's not easy to block.
no, it is not. I would say in the grand scheme of it all, Austin has lost his strongest attacker and blocker in this aspect.
Yeah, he got rid of his biggest weapon, but unfortunately, I see it in the cards now.
Yep. Zach's got to make a real careful decision about this. 2 creatures with Toxic 2 is a pretty bad build-up. You could almost say the toxicity will start to overtake him. The toxicity of our city.
The toxicity of our city.
Exactly.
Do you own the world?
Huh?
What, do you own the world?
Yeah. Exactly.
Kind of
I'm
disorder.
glad you understand.
Pay 4. Tap it.
Oh, he's
Ooh.
tapped down his only blocker.
Austin's going for the aggressive
combat?
play here.
Gonna go ahead and swing out.
7.
You take 7 and 4 poison counters.
Ooh.
With 1 blow, putting him to 4 poison counters. The
And 3
game,
life.
the game is close to over.
Pass.
Zach is now at dangerously low life, and at Corrupted is now active on Austin's side of the board. This is
It's deadly.
looking dire.
It's down to the wire here.
Pay 2 for a thrill of possibility.
Okay.
So I will discard
Zach looking for an answer.
Bone Picker, Stand, Scourge. Gotcha, cards.
We're digging and digging.
Did he find
Zach's
his answer?
looking for that answer.
Playing a swamp.
Another black.
Here comes the damnation.
Here comes the list card damnation that Zach told nobody he pulled from this.
I mean, to be fair, Zach didn't talk about his pulls to anybody.
This is very true.
He could have
Stinging Hive Master.
he could have the other Blightsteel Colossus up his sleeve.
Oh, that is a toxic 1 creature hitting the board.
Now, unfortunately for Zach, Austin does have a flyer.
I'm gonna pass.
Let's see what Austin can do to try and put a cap on this game, if at all possible. Will Zach bounce back? Tune in this time. I really want to open up this kit right now.
You and me both.
I'm addicted.
Zach, one more time. Your creature that you just played?
Yeah, it's a Stinging Hive Master. 3/2 with Toxic 1. When it dies, I create a 1/1 might.
I'm gonna go ahead and just pay 1 to tap.
Oh yeah, that.
Pay 1.
Yeah, when it has corrupted.
Yeah.
Yeah, when it has corrupted, it only takes 1 to tap down the
Okay, combat.
creature.
And I'll swing everything at you.
It looks like the writing's on the wall,
That is
folks.
game.
Yep. Unfortunately, too much of a strong board presence from Abzan going on. It looks like victory has been assured for Austin.
Well, and now we go down to the championships, folks. Austin versus Nick. Who will get the collector booster pack?
And welcome back to another exciting day of Magic the Gathering. I'm here joined by no one because they abandoned me. I'm Zach, and here we're about to see a wonderful game between Austin and Nick.
High roll.
High roll?
Yeah. 4. Watch this. 4. Oh, well.
Well, technically it's 4s. It's 2 4s.
He never did specify.
That's true. I guess I'll go first.
Yep, you're going first.
Now this
Good
should
luck,
be
sir.
quite the interesting matchup. Nick with his flyers, Austin with his relentless toxicity.
Of this city.
Of the city. Can't forget.
I'm gonna keep this.
I don't get the reference.
I'm going to keep this too. This is actually a pretty nice hand.
You don't?
Okay.
Good.
Good to go whenever.
Planes. Sinew Dancer.
Austin goes first, and he's
Austin.
playing hard and fast.
Raw. I'll start out with a forest and pass.
No response from Nick, so this will be interesting. He's on the back foot.
Swamp. Super 1.
Take 1, going to 19.
First blood.
Draw. Okay. I will play a Plains. Then I will tap 2. And I will play an Incisor Glider.
Cool.
And pass turn.
That's the one that. Okay.
Yeah, it's the one with Corrupted.
Nick brings in his first creature, and it is a flyer.
1/3 flyer.
Drop a forest.
And the Corrupted's not going to matter until I actually start getting poison counters on the lad.
Combat. Swing for 1.
I'll take it.
Austin swinging in 1, potentially trying to bait Nick.
Potentially.
Draw.
Or did he fall for it?
Was it a bluff? Was it a double
I'll
bluff?
play another Plains, and I will tap 3 and play Contagious Vorak.
Ooh.
So when it enters the battlefield, I'm going to look at the top 4 cards in my library. I may reveal a land card from among them, put it into my hand, put the rest in the bottom. If I didn't put a card into my hand this way, I proliferate.
Nick getting a little bit of a card filtering here.
Sure. I will reveal this forest. Put the rest on the bottom. I'm a little sad because I saw what one of them was.
Was it Blightsteel?
No, I would not be sad about that. I will go to combat. 1 in the air.
Take 1.
Pass.
Combat, and so far, Nick is still behind, but not by much. It's a very close match.
Plains.
Stacking up pretty evenly on the lands.
Play 4 for a Plague Nurse.
Okay.
Yes.
Plague Nurse comes in. We've seen Austin play this before. It's done work for him in the past.
Tap. Draw. I'll play another forest.
Nick, in quiet contemplation.
I'll tap 1. I'll play Crawling Chorus.
Okay.
So 1/1 with Toxic 1. When it dies, I make a 1/1 Might.
More toxic for the field.
Combat.
Okay.
1 in the air.
Take it.
1 in the air. Austin helpless to do anything against it.
Pass.
Play a Swamp.
Decision time.
Combat. Swing 3 at you, Nick.
3.
Swinging in all out.
I'll block with the Vorak.
Just Vorak.
Just the Vorak.
Okay.
That's it?
Yeah.
Okay. Vorak dies.
Second main. Oh my gosh. My lands are spinning. Necrogen Rot Priest.
Nice. Okay.
No pass.
Tap. Draw. I will play another Plains.
As one does.
As one does. I'll tap 5. I'll play Oil Gorger Troll.
Okay, so you gain 3 life.
Yep.
Do you
And
need
then
another
if
dice?
I had a, no, I got it.
Okay.
And if I had a permanent with oil counter on it, I would draw a card. But that's not
Nick,
gonna matter, right?
gaining life, going above his starting total of 20 to 21. All that work Austin did for nothing.
Yep. It's nerf or nothing. It's nothing.
I'll pass.
Cool. Planes.
Interesting little stalemate we have going on here.
Very interesting stalemate so far.
Seems as though they're both waiting for the right moment to play their bombs and create those openings. It's like watching an unexciting boxing match.
You know, where the boxes hitting each other.
When the boxers aren't even swinging. They're just Austin, deep in thought.
Combat. Swing out. Put those 2. Not him.
Okay. here, block here.
Nick choosing the block. Does Austin have more up his sleeve than what he lets on?
That's all your blocks, right?
Yep, that's all my blocks.
I'm gonna give him Death Touch.
Okay.
Alright, creature you control was toxic and stuff. Yep.
Okay. So I'll lose my flyer and take nothing. Oh well, I'll lose this one too, but
You'll make a might, yeah.
which should have the token for it. I believe I gave them to you.
Here's Kaido. He might be.
He might be a might. Okay, so I have a 1/1 might with toxic and a can't block.
terrible, and you should feel bad.
I don't.
Okay.
I'll pass.
Tap, draw. I will play another forest.
I'd like it back, but there you go.
Oh, thank you. Alright, so a Phyrexian might.
Nick losing several of his creatures. Was it worth it?
Maybe.
We'll find out. Or we won't. Maybe someone will flip the table, and this will all end.
Maybe I'll flip the table. Yeah. Why is the announcer flipping the table?
Okay.
Nick debating his moves.
Swing one.
The might goes in.
Take it.
Okay. You have one poison counter.
Austin takes it and
Also
takes the
noted with
poison.
This die.
Okay. Main phase.
We have our first spread of the poison.
I will tap
I'll put
2
on
and a
Kaido.
green. I'll tap 2 and a green, and I will play.
He might be
Adaptive
infected.
Spore Singer. When it enters, I'll proliferate and give you another poison counter.
Interesting. Okay.
There we
And I
go.
will pass.
Let Nick cook.
Hold up. Let him cook.
Yeah, that's a thing. What's up?
Nice. Okay.
Austin dropping the Delissa. We've seen how much work this did for him in the past.
I'm gonna pass.
Okay.
And the standstill continues.
Untap. Draw. I'm gonna play another forest.
Ding, Prisuda. Ding.
Okay.
I'm gonna go to combat.
Yep.
I'm gonna swing with Spore Singer and the Phyrexian Might.
Spore Singer and the Phyrexian Might.
Nick going in with a couple of his creatures here.
You are not tapped out. So I'm gonna do this here. This here.
Austin holding back the Delissa.
Okay.
Possibly fearing what Nick has in hand.
4. I'm gonna play Plated Onslaught with Affinity for Artifacts, so 1 less. Creatures I control get +2/+1 till end of turn.
And with a good reason,
2+1.
potentially.
Yep.
Okay.
So that'll be a 3/2. This will be a 4/3.
Mhm.
But on top of that, I'm gonna play Complete Devotion, targeting the Phyrexian Might. So to get +2/+2, and because it is toxic, I'll draw a card.
Okay. So you're killing my art
Yep,
piece?
I'm killing your Rot Priest. I am gonna lose the Spore Singer, but that's okay.
Not a bad trade on his part,
Yeah,
though.
that's trade.
Yep, and those trade, so I'll lose the Spore Singer.
One fell swoop.
Hate to see it.
Nick reduced Austin's board down to 2.
And that's all I got. Oh yeah, you blocked the Might, so no damage.
Good.
That's all she wrote. That's all I got.
Combat. Swinglessa.
Swinglessa, I'll take it. Going back down to 18.
I'll when I deal the damage, I'll go ahead and
Lose a life and draw a
lose a
card.
life tracker.
Okay, works for me.
Austin using his resource of life to benefit him some card draw.
think so. We both need right now is card draw.
If I had a prism, draw a card.
And more card draw.
That is what I wanted to see, though.
We'd love to see it.
That's what I wanted to see, though. Pay 3. Cutthroat Centurion. It's a 3-mana 2/2. Sacrifice another artifact or creature. Give it +2/+2 until end of turn.
Nice. We'd love to see it.
Let me see it.
Austin running aristocrats here. Not used to seeing them in green and black, but hey, or white, green, black, white.
That's there.
Abzan Aristocrats. It's there. Is that all?
Yeah.
Okay. Draw. I'll play another forest.
You're at 8.
I'll play, 1. Prosthetic Injector.
Okay.
Creep creature will have +2/+0, or +0/+2, and Toxic 1.
Oh, so it just gets a bigger butt. Got it.
Yeah, it just gets a bigger buff, that's all. I'll pay 1
And becomes toxic.
to equip it to the Might.
Fair enough.
The might is now doubly as toxic as it was before.
Combat.
Yep.
Swing 1 at you.
1 card in here.
1 card in hand. Lock there?
Mhm.
Okay, so they'll bounce.
Bounce. Oh!
It's a 1/3 now.
Never mind.
Yeah, so they'll just
Interesting.
bounce off each other.
Who
What?
has a combat trick in their hand? Not me.
What was Austin about to do there?
I mean, you technically could have done something in response, but I think you kind of want to keep it
actually-
where it's at.
Showing his hand a bit.
Actually, hold on.
What
Yeah, no,
creature-
actually,
what
yeah.
creature you
Okay,
want
yeah,
to
so-
sacrifice?
So sorry, no, we're gonna go to
Yeah.
4 damage.
Okay,
You're at 1 card in hand.
1 card in hand.
Tyler stand. I'll give him +1/+1 hexproof and indestructible.
Okay, that works.
Interesting. In this moment, choosing to use that powerful of a card
So the might will
on
die.
that creature.
Okay.
Alright.
Main phase 2, I will pay 1. Equip the troll, so now he's a 3/5, and he
Yep.
has Toxic 1.
Heat thick.
He thick.
With 3 Cs.
Correct.
Tap 2. I'm gonna enchant Glissa with Planar Disruption. So now she can't attack, block, and her activated abilities can't be activated.
Glissa is now effectively off the field.
Okay.
Pass turn.
I'm gonna move her back here. She can't attack. Okay, so that's literally just like
Yeah, I
that.
can't. It's like an O-ring.
It's an
essentially.
O-ring.
Well, no, it's not an O-ring. It's like a pacifism.
Those
Oh,
your
yeah,
turn.
you're right. Pacifism.
Yep.
More.
Yep, that'll be it. That's all
More
I
the
got.
word.
You're at 18.
Yes, sir.
Because with an O-ring, you can't target the creature.
Yeah, it's just
That's
done.
under it,
Okay,
yeah.
Yep. It's a 3/5 with Toxic 1 now.
We can see why these two are the winners of their respective games. This game has been very evenly matched and has gone on for quite some time.
I'm sorry.
If I sit in this announcer's chair any longer, I might just die.
Paladin of
They haven't brought me food or water in like 3 days.
It's a 6/7 with Toxic 6. Paladin of Predation can't be blocked by creatures with 2 or less power.
Nice.
Wow.
Pretty good stuff.
Austin, dropping the bomb.
Yeah, the bomb is here.
Does Nick have any responses?
Oh, yeah, he doesn't have any cards in hand.
No
I'll pass.
cards in hand.
No cards in hand, drawing off the top of his deck. Let's see what he can do.
I'm entirely reliant on the heart of the cards at this point.
That's the wrong game, Nick.
I didn't think we were playing Kaiju, though.
Wasn't aware anybody played Star Wars TCG anymore.
Oh, interesting.
Nick, searching through his graveyard. What does he have?
I think he has that thing that brings back a 4-drop. He has
Against
something-
all odds, I'm gonna choose both.
Oh, you're gonna flicker the dude?
I'm
What should
gonna,
bring him back from your graveyard?
so I have to resolve the first one first. So I'm gonna flicker him, bring him back, gain 3 life, go into 21 again.
Okay, nothing wrong with that.
And then I have to bring back an artifact or creature with mana value 3 or less from my graveyard to the battlefield. Choosing Contagious Vorak.
Nick may not quite have the answer he was hoping for.
So when Contagious Vorak enters, I'm going to reveal the top 4 cards of my library, reveal a land card, or I'm going to exile it. Look at the top 4, reveal a land from among them if I choose not to.
No Blightsteel?
No.
It's still in there.
But
It's still scary.
So I'm going to choose to let these hit the bottom of my library, and if I don't choose a card, I proliferate.
I am corrupted.
You are now corrupted. Okay.
Alright.
And I'm going to pay 1 and equip the Vorak.
Oh,
with the
21. Don't forget.
yes, 21. My bad. I was at 18-1.
18-1.
You could say 181 life. Pass turn.
Nick has once again went above his original starting life total, went to 21. He's gotten things back from grave. He's gotten some card selection.
I'm going to go to combat. Actually.
But it is still anyone's game.
Here,
Including
actually,
mine.
I'm not
I could jump in right
gonna-
now.
What are you doing? Zach, coming in from the top row!
Randy Orton slithering in!
Oh, watch out, watch out, watch out! Alright.
The problem is that while Austin and I have a lot of mana, Austin has more cards in hand than me, so he has a lot more answers.
I'm going to pay 4. I'm going to tap this. Tap that. I'm going to pay 3. I'm going to Annex Sentry. Enters the battlefield, exile target artifact or creature an opponent controls with mana value 3 or less.
Okay.
So exiles under this.
Oh, it exiles under that. Okay. Until that leaves, I'm assuming.
Austin hitting Nick with a bit of his own medicine.
I'm going to go to combat.
I'm about to take a lot of poison counters.
I'm going to swing 6, and then I'll also swing this guy, sacrificing Glissa.
Okay.
So he's a 4/4.
Okay. So I'll
So
take
taking 10.
10,
And 6 counters.
6 poison counters.
In
Now I'm
one
corrupted.
turn,
Taking
Austin
10,
has reduced Nick
going to 11.
to almost half his life total.
Pass.
And given him over half the amount of poison counters he needs to lose.
Correct.
Yep.
Nick is in
Another-
desperate dire straits here.
Yeah, another
Where
attack.
is his
from,
Blightsteel?
I don't even have enough mana to cast it.
I know.
He needs a hero.
Something till the end of the night.
No, I think you got me.
Ooh.
Oh. The top card of Nick's deck was in fact a Plains. That is it.
Alright, let's see the champion.
Just kidding.
open
The
his
producers
winners.
have said we're going to cut to Austin opening the pack.
Let's see what our champion
Which
is.
direction? Okay, we're going to go from this direction.
You want to start from the back with all the
Yeah.
uncommons?
Starting from the bottom, then he's there.
Chrome Prowler.
Okay.
Shieldred's Head Cleaver. Kuldotha, whatever.
Cackler?
Whatever.
Cackler.
Rossfine Cultivator. Timia Logbook. Necrogen High Priest. Haven't seen that guy before. Foil Mountain.
That is a beautiful mountain.
Ooh, a Foil Luca.
Foil Luca.
There he is.
Pretty good.
Vindictive Flamestoker.
That's also a pretty. That's also a pretty good card.
A Might Overseer.
Oh, I need that.
That's also a good card.
Sinew Dancer.
Okay.
Bone Scourge. Quicksilver.
Oh, the
that's pretty
Phyrexian stamped Quicksilver Fisher.
cool. A Nissa.
Oh, look.
Oh my
Alternate
goodness.
Nissa.
And a Kaido.
And a Altart Foil Kaito.
Oh my god.
3 Planeswalkers
Three
in
Planeswalkers
one
pack.
pack.
In one.
Look at that Nissa.
That Altart Nissa, that Altart Foil Kaito, and the Foil Luca. It's kind of sad that the Kaito wasn't in the Phyrexian stamps.
What a beautiful prize
Yeah.
he's got.
All these packs,
Look at this Planeswalker.
Look at this.
all of them, and I didn't get any of the nice looking planeswalkers.
You got Kaito.
And there it is. Austin's victory lap.
You also got 2 Eternal Wanderers.
Yeah, but look at that. Look at those. Just look at it.
Yeah, right there.
Congratulations to our champion.
Yeah, congratulations to you, my man.
Let's see if we can do it again.
Let's see if we can do it again.
Join us next
Let's
time
ante up your
on Velvet
Planeswalkers on
Games.
this next game.
Oh.
Hey, thanks for watching. If you enjoyed videos like this, you should like and subscribe. Maybe even hit that bell so you can see some more stuff in the future. We're going to be here for it.
If you want to hang out with us and other nerds, even send us some of your dank memes, click the link below to join our Discord. It's totally free.
And if you want to support the channel further, you can check the description for links to the Patreon, where there you can access higher levels of Discord, other channels, other types of geekdom, and any sort of behind-the-scenes content and even prototype merch in the future.
If you're still watching, thank you so much. We appreciate it. You help make this stream a reality. Have a great week, and we hope to see you again real soon. Real soon.